Hey everybody. Hi. Okay, so this is your October baby. And I am doing something that is a little different, and I don't expect this to get very many views, but just the same, I've been kind of wanting to do this, so I'm gonna do it. I'm scared though. Okay. So, I'm someone who I'm really into astrology. Okay, so just to get this out of the way, my some of my spiritual beliefs are these. I believe in God. I have a strong relationship with God. I believe that God is like, me and God are like tight. And I also acknowledge I am not a perfect person. I do things that I'm pretty sure in the Bible as not the right thing to do and stuff, and all that. Okay. And but just the same, I believe that God loves us anyway, and all that. Okay. I believe in astrology. I don't know where astrology and God fit, but I have heard people say bad things like, oh, astrology is bad or something. I don't know, but I believe in astrology. Why am I telling you guys this? Because I'm someone who I try not to be superstitious, but I had a weird thing happen to me. Was it last summer or the summer before last? That's a good question. I forget. It might have been last summer. Okay, it might have been last summer. No, it couldn't have been last summer because anyway, it might have been summer 2024. I'm not sure. I had a very scary thing happen, and I want to share it with you guys. So, I am someone who I like to do impressions sometimes. Like, if you talk to me a lot, you will notice that I'll sometimes slip into little characters, okay? Like, I'll talk in a little accent or something. Probably my favorite accent to slip into is a country accent, where it's like, oh my gosh, or like, I don't know, just like, in the midst of conversation, and I'm like, sometimes it's an imaginary person I'm talking about, or sometimes I'm mimicking someone that I know, and I'll just slip into a little accent or something, or try to mimic their voices. Okay. Well, don't ask me why, but something I saw a long time ago, can't remember the context or anything, but it was a woman, a white woman, Southern, and she used the phrase something like, if it were a snake, it would have bit me. If it were a snake, it would have bit me. Whatever, something along those lines, right? And I was in the car with my mom on this one day, and I kept joking about that. I kept saying, if it were a snake, it would have bit me. Whatever. God, please bless me. Okay. Anyway, got to put that out there before I say what I'm going to say. So, out of the blue, my then partner is doing something in the bathroom. Like he sees something. He saw a damn snake in our guest bathroom. I kid you not. There was a damn snake. It was a little snake. We think it was a ribbon snake. But it was a fucking snake in our bathroom. It sure was. Never, ever have I had a snake in my house that I'm aware of, okay, that I saw, except this damn snake. And it was on the same day that I kept making that joke, okay, where I was like doing the fake, like, whatever, impersonation and stuff, and just being silly. Same day. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know if that was a coincidence. It's just crazy. And my mom and I looked at each other, we're like, you talked that damn thing up. Because how in the hell did that happen? I don't think I've ever shared this publicly. People who know me in my personal life, you've probably heard me tell this story. Yes, that happened. That absolutely happened. Your words are powerful. Be careful with them, okay? I don't know what to tell you, but if you want proof that your words are powerful, then I don't, okay? If you want proof that your words are powerful. So, I wish you guys the best. And I wish love, health, and happiness on you. Thank you for supporting me. But I just wanted to say that that was so weird. I live in Houston, Texas, by the way, just in case you don't know. And again, that was the first time anything like that to that degree had ever happened where a snake was in our house. And my ex took the snake out, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, mafia style. And yeah, you know. But it was very scary. And now my daughter and I in particular, we will look in the bathroom before we go to the bathroom because of that. So that was very scary. But anyway, I wanted to add something else to that. As far as snakes go, snakes are one of my biggest fears, right? And as far as snakes go, I have had, other than that, maybe like one and a half. It's hard to call it experiences with snakes here in Houston. I've heard about them, but as far as my personal experience, I've had like one or two more experiences. One was I could have sworn, but I'm not 100%, but I think so, that there was a little skinny baby looking snake outside of our home one time. And another instance was where I was mowing the lawn. And my mom, this was before she had a gardener many years ago. She's had a gardener for quite some time. And many years ago, she used to make me mow the lawn. Okay, I know. Child abuse. Anyway, no. I was an adult at the time, but still. Adult child abuse? No. But I'm mowing the lawn, and I looked on at my shoe, and I see what looked like bright purple, like a bright purple worm on my shoe. I'm not kidding. Like, very pale purple. I don't know what the fuck this thing was, or if it was just my crazy imagination at the time. This happened over 20 years ago, but it scared me. I went screaming into the house like, ah! And, you know, and I never saw anything else like that again. It was just a one-shot deal. But I thought to myself, was that a baby snake? Okay. In fact, when I'm done recording, I'm going to look it up and see if that's what baby snakes look like. But it was just the weirdest shit. So I don't know what that was about, but it scared the hell out of me. And anyway, I didn't want to mow the lawn again after that. I was scared to death. But yeah, so that was just so weird to have one pop up in our bathroom like that, same day that I was doing that goofy bit. So praying on it that I never have to deal with something like that again. Very scary, okay? But please God. But yeah, you know, just remember your words are powerful, because I do not think that was a coincidence. That's it. Take care. Bye.